many people are going to be watching this. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing this morning? How's everybody doing this morning? Is everybody having a great morning? Oh, is it it's evening where you are. Wow, a lot of people watching at this time. Yeah. How's everybody doing? We're gonna do a short one this morning. I don't know, for some reason I just woke up at around 5 o'clock this morning. I just couldn't go back to sleep for some reason, and I thought, why don't I just spend some time with you guys? Because everybody in my house is asleep. My wife is asleep. My dogs are asleep, and I just couldn't get back to sleep for some reason, and I just thought I might as well just get up and spend some time with you guys. We're gonna do a really short one this morning, a very short one, a very, very short one. Yeah. Your daughter is asleep? Yeah. Hey, my dogs are asleep. My wife is asleep. Everyone's asleep. I don't even know. This is a live show. Yeah, it's a live show. Yeah. Let's see. How's everybody doing this morning? Everybody doing good? 예라뮤직님, you're running out of battery on your AirPod? Sorry to hear that. You should have charged those. You should have charged them before you went to bed last night. 이 시간에 맨 정신으로 일어나 있는. You know what? Let's just go right ahead and just begin. Let's go to our main shot here. Okay. So everybody's doing good? Actually, I haven't really gone around to do that yet. Not yet. 출근했는데 알람이 떠서 놀랐어요. You're already at work? You're already at work? That's really early. I thought that, most people going to work in the mornings would be on their way to work by now. I didn't think anybody would actually be at work already. Yeah, it's good to see you this morning. Wow, amazing this morning. It's evening here, though. Oh, in Canada. I see. I couldn't go back to bed for some reason either. Oh, really? Yeah, you got up early? Yeah. I really used to be a morning person. But that has changed over the years. I've been having quite a hard time getting up in the mornings lately. Oh, you know what? Now that I think of it, I should probably have one of these things before we begin. You go to work at 6:30? Wow, that's really early. That's really, really early. 예라뮤직님, 이런 또 운동하면서 배터리 없었던 처음인데. Wow, it's meant to be. It's maybe you're not meant to watch this live stream. I know that's terrible to say. That's probably terrible to even think about. But maybe it's true. You weren't meant to see this live stream this morning. Oh, you work in a hospital. Okay. Can you imagine how awkward it would be if I were to be like drinking something or taking one of these and suddenly it goes down the wrong pipe and I just start coughing for like 5 minutes straight? Can you imagine how awkward that would be? I mean, I would probably just turn off my mic and just go downstairs and take care of it, but that would be really awkward. You're going to drop it like that. Yeah, when you're eating something and you're drinking something and something goes, if it goes down the wrong pipe, then you start coughing like crazy, right? No, I mean, we've done it once or twice in the past, but never regularly. So this is very, very out of the blue, very impromptu live stream today. So right now, I'm just going to give everybody a chance to join in because I'm sure a lot of people are probably still in their beds. And a lot of people are just not in the right, situation to be tuning into the stream. So let's just give everyone a couple minutes before we actually begin. This is going to be a really short one this morning. So, we're not going to be spending a lot of time on the stream this morning. Let's see. What am I? Well, I have several things that I'm. This is a zero sugar Pepsi that I was drinking. It's still almost full. It's more than half full. I was drinking this yesterday evening. I haven't finished it yet. I just left it on my desk, and this is tea from yesterday. Yeah. Good morning, Jenny. How you doing? I'm glad to take this class on time. 정격이 뭐죠? 아카데미 토들어서 들어왔는데 오늘 수업 어렵겠죠? 오늘 수업이요? 오늘 뭐 수업이라기보다는 그냥 몇 가지 표현을 그냥 보여드릴 건데요. 그냥 여러분 그냥 표현은요. 오늘 저희가 다룰 표현은 the expressions that we're going to cover today. You should just consider them just like vocabularies. 그냥 단어를 보고 외우는 것처럼 그걸 이제 적용을 하는 것만 이제 잘 하시면 돼요. 뭐 특별히 뭐 이해를 해야 되고 뭐 그런 건 없어요. 전 나이 드니 영어가 들리기 시작하는데 아쉬워요. 좀 더 일찍 할 걸. Well, we all have regrets like that. We all have regrets, not just language learning, but everything, I can tell that it's morning there by your voice. It's around 4 p.m. here in Nebraska. Nebraska. Wow, I've never been to Nebraska. Is Nebraska like cold all year round? I don't know. I don't even know where Nebraska is, but it just sounds cold. I'm sorry to say. It just sounds cold. Min, I always tell my Canadian teacher about you that you're the best teacher in Korea. Yikes. That's a hell of a statement. He really wants to watch this live streaming someday. Hey, it would be awesome to actually have a native speaker and who's also a teacher to be on our live stream. That would be awesome. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. It is 14. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. So Valentine's Day was yesterday. Yeah, it's my first time joining your live stream. Oh, is it? Okay. Wow. 유튜브 채널 제공 노트북 홈페이지 설정해야 한다고? Yikes. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Sensei, how's your neck condition working out? It's gotten a lot better since I started doing a lot more drinking than I normally do. I've been feeling a lot better. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Rachel 88 name. I used to sleep in it. Okay. Last night, my daughter said that this guy is funny and speak English. Your daughter said I was funny? I usually don't come across as a funny guy. That's, I guess things change. It's 2 p.m. in LA. Really? You're in LA. Okay. How are things in LA? Things are pretty good? 이케아 가구 조립할 때 put together라고 했는데 build라는 단어를 쓰더라고요. 뭐 put together도 되고요, build도 되고요. assemble라는 말이 있죠. Assemble, build, you put together. Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of ways to talk about something. Yeah. 쌤, 오전 수업은 얼마나 하나요? 운동 시간 때문에. Okay. I don't know. I actually don't know. I wasn't really planning on doing this until like an hour ago, so. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over some things. 오늘 제목이 뭐였죠? 제목이 꼭 챙기는 것들. Okay. 지금부터 이제 어떤 표현들을 제가 좀 보여드릴 건데요. 여러분이 이제 생각하셔야 되는 게 뭐냐면, 여러분이 어딜 가거나 집에서 나가거나 아니면 밖에서 다니거나 할 때 꼭 챙겨가는 것들, 없으면 못 사는 것들, 그런 것들이 분명히 있을 거예요. 그러니까 뭐 당연한 것들 말고요. I'm not only talking about your smartphone, I'm not talking about, but there must be something, you know? 물론 뭐 그게 뭐 항상 가지고 다닌다고 해서 그게 뭐 늘 100% 그게 뭐 지켜지리라는 법은 없겠지만, but I'm sure there are things that you always try to take with you, okay? So 그런 것들에 대해서 얘기를 할 때요. 오케이, 그런 것들에 대해서 얘기할 때 우리가 자주 들리는 표현들, 저도 자주 쓰는 표현들, 이 몇 가지가 있는데요. I'm just gonna go over some of those with you. 오케이, 일단 하나가요. Okay, so, oh wait, let me show you my screen here. Okay, so the first thing is I never leave home without it. 여러분 이런 거 써보신 적 있으세요? 이 표현 써보신 적 있으세요? I never leave home without it. I never leave home without it. I never leave home without it. So when something is important enough for you to always be carrying around, one of the most common things that I hear native speakers say, and one of the most common things that I would say is that I never leave home without it. Yeah. Yeah, never leave home without it. Yeah. Never A without B. 이거는요. 지금 이거 그대로예요. And of course if you're talking about like AirPods or your headset, well not headset but like headphones, it could be your sunglasses, maybe earplugs. Maybe you're really sensitive to sound. And in that case, you might always, carrying around earplugs with you all the time might be very important. So you can say, oh, I never leave home without them. Okay? So 그냥 자유롭게 따라해보세요. I never leave home without it. Oh, yeah, I never leave home without it. I never leave home without it. I never leave home without it. And also them, you can say, I never leave home without them. Without him. I never leave home without him. Yeah, I never leave home without him. I never leave home without a packed lunch. Okay. Yeah. That sounds good. Mm-hmm. I never leave home, period. Well, if that's a choice that you're making, then I guess that's a good thing. It's fortunate that you can do that. I never leave without eclipse. What's an eclipse? What are you talking about? What is it? Is that some kind of product? 그리고요. 이 자리에 그 물건의 잠시만요. 요 자리에 요 위치에 그 물건의 이름이 직접 들어가는 경우도 물론 있긴 한데 이 표현이 쓰이는 방식을 잘 이렇게 열심히 이렇게 들어보면요. 요대로 쓰이는 경우가 많고요. 요대로 쓰는 경우가 많고 어떤 물건에 대해서 이미 얘기를 하는 상황에서 이미 어떤 물건에 대해서 얘기가 시작된 상황에서 뭐 이게 난 이게 너무 좋고 뭐 이런 얘기를 하다가 이렇게 딱 요렇게 나오는 경우가 많아요. 이 자리에 대명사가 나오면서요. 지시대명사도 나올 때도 있고요. 오케이? 무슨 얘기인지 아시겠죠? So, yeah. For example, 만약에 제가 이 모자를 okay, so let's imagine that I consider this hat like a lucky hat. It's something that gives me luck. Okay? 저한테 행운을 가져다주는 실제로는 그렇진 않지만 행운을 가져다주는 약간 그런 부적 같은 그런 존재라고 제가 뭐 그런 얘기를 누구랑 하다가 oh yeah, this is my lucky cat. I carry it around all the time. I never leave home without it. I never leave home without it. 이런 식으로 많이 쓰여요. 무슨 얘기인지 아시겠죠? Okay? Does that make sense? 그래서 만약에 이걸 여러분이 연습을 하실 거면은요, 연습하실 때는요, 이 문장을 얘기를 하기 전에 일단 그 물건에 대한 소개를 아주 간략하게라도 한 줄이라도 하고 하시는 게 좋아요. Okay? So 한번 볼까요? I love drawing using iPad. I never leave home without it. Okay, yeah. So you can say, I have an iPad that I use for so many things. I use it to do some drawing. I use it to, I don't know. I use it to work. I use it to study. So, I never leave home without it. 이런 식으로 하는 게 좋아요. Okay? I always carry AirPods with me. I never leave home without them. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. So when did you get those AirPods가 아닌데. The spelling is not important anyway. So you have a pair of AirPods that you bought, I don't know, some months ago, and you never leave home without them. Okay. I got perfume finally, and I always care about my scent, so I never leave home without it. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, this is live. 영국수님. This is live. I have dry eyes, so I never leave home without eye drops. Okay. All right. That's great. Never leave the house without the bag my daughter bought me. The bag was given to my daughter. Okay, so 이거 같은 경우도 그 문장으로 instead of leading with that sentence, 그 문장으로 시작을 하기보다는 그 백에 대한 소개를 먼저 하면서요. Okay, so I have a bag that my daughter gave me on my birthday, and I just love this bag. It's so useful. It has so many different compartments, and it's very comfortable and light. I just love this bag. I never leave home without it. 이런 식으로 얘기를 하면 좋아요. Okay? I live in 2,250 meter altitude, so I can't live without Yangsan. Huh. All right. I don't even know how to understand this. Okay. I see. So the sunlight is actually stronger where you are? Is that what you're saying? Wow. Okay. All right. So it's very. So if I were you, I would probably say something. I live on a very high altitude area, and 물론 이제 그렇게 그냥 직접 미터로 얘기하셔야 되고요. And so the sunlight is very strong up here. So most people carry around an umbrella to use it as a shade, and so I never leave home without one. 뭐 그럴 때 이제 without one 이렇게 얘기를 할 수도 있겠죠. Yeah. I listen to music all the time, so I never leave home without earphones. Okay. Yeah. All right. So the next one I want to show you today is basically the same thing. I take it with me wherever I go. I take it with me wherever I go. I take it with me wherever I go. 1번은 좀 비교적 우리말로는 잘 쓰지 않는 표현 방식인 것 같아요. 그렇죠? 그거 없이는 집에서 나오질 않는다. I think it's a very it's very English. I don't mean like British English, but you know what I mean, right? The language English. 굉장히 영어스러운 말이고요. 이거는 좀 더 우리가 공감할 수 있을 것 같아요. Wherever I go, 내가 어딜 가든, wherever I go, I take it with me. I take it with me wherever I go. 어딜 가든 가지고 꼭 챙긴다. 뭐 그 정도로 보면 되겠네요. 챙긴다, wherever I go. I take it with me wherever I go. I have long hair, so I take it with me wherever I go. Right. Well, you can never really be apart from your hair, right? I have a wallet I made myself. I take it with me wherever I go. Oh, okay. You actually made your own wallet. That's actually pretty awesome. Yeah. I wish I would take my daughters with me wherever I go. I wish I could take my daughters with me wherever I go. I take toilet paper with me wherever I go. I see. Okay. All right. I have rhinitis, so I take the hanky with. Oh, okay. So you take. 오케이. 이거 같은 경우도요. 저라면은요. 아까도 얘기했지만 그거를 먼저 언급하고 그냥 이대로 사용하는 거를 추천해요. So in this case, 이거 같은 경우는 I have rhinitis, so it's important for me to always carry a hanky, and so I take it with me wherever I go. I take existential crisis with me wherever I go. That's pretty crazy. Early in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, 물건 설명 먼저 하는 게 좋아요. It just sounds more natural. I have diabetes, so I have to take some candies with me wherever I go. Okay, I mean, that's okay too. 이거 같은 경우도 제가 추천하는 지금 이것도 좋아요. 괜찮은데 제가 추천하는 것은 I have diabetes, so I always have to have some kind of sweet. 아니면은 뭐 I never know when I have to suddenly have something sweet. 뭐 이렇게 얘기를 할 수 있겠죠. 뭐 언제 갑자기 단 거를 먹어야 될지 모른다. 그래서 so I always take some. 그럴 때는 이제 some을 대명사로 써서 I always take some with me wherever I go. I always take some. 그리고 이 take 대신에 carry라고 하셔도 되고요. bring이라고 하셔도 되고요. It doesn't really matter. 지금 같은 경우는 그게 방향성이 별로 상관이 없기 때문에 take라고 해도 상관없고요. bring이라고 해도 되고요. carry도 상관없고요. Yeah. I take my pepper spray with me wherever I go. Okay. 그러니까 이거 같은 경우도 이렇게 생각하면 좋아요. 이런 식으로. 그러니까 왜냐하면 여러분이 실제로 이런 말들을 쓰는 상황이 오면은요, it's probably going to be a conversation, right? So someone might ask, what's that? What's that? Oh, this? It's pepper spray. I take it with me wherever I go. 이런 식으로 그러니까 연습하실 때는 지금 그러니까 물론 지금은 이제 여러분이 대화 상대가 없으니까 그냥 하나의 완성된 문장을 만드는데 집중 이제 하시기 마련이겠지만 연습을 사실 이런 식으로 하는 게 더 좋아요. Okay? So just imagine a kind of a short conversation. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's pepper spray. I take it with me wherever I go. This sounds a lot more natural. Okay. Hair grip 빠졌어요. 참 덜 깨서. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Yeah. So in this case, 이거 같은 경우도 만약 한 쭉 그냥 일방적으로 얘기를 하는 거라면 I have very long hair. So I always need a hair grip. And I always carry one with me wherever I go. Yeah. I always am thirsty. UKU님, am과 always 위치를 바꿔서요. I'm always thirsty. I'm always thirsty. 잠시만요. I'm always thirsty. So I always carry a bottle of water with me wherever I go. Okay? Let's see. I take some bandages with me wherever I go. Wherever I go. Okay, travel는요. It's a very specific activity. 그래서 wherever I go랑 travel랑 그게 충돌이 일어나요. 그 의미에서, 그 내용에서 그 역할에 있어서. 그렇기 때문에 I take some bandages with me wherever I go라고 하든가 아니면은 when I travel. I always take some bandages with me when I travel 또는 wherever I go. Okay. You carry floss with you wherever you go. Really? Okay. with me가 있는 게요. 그러니까 carry라고 하면 없어도 되거든요. 근데 이 with me가 어떤 역할을 하느냐? 챙긴다라는 의미를 강조를 해요. 단순히 그거를 가져간다, 단순히 가져온다가 아니라 그러니까 만약에 with me가 없잖아요. 그러면 take와 bring은 좀 어색해져요. carry는 좀 괜찮은 편인데 왜냐면 그거 자체가 가지고 다닌다니까. 근데 take는요 가져가다예요. bring은 가져오다예요. with me가 없으면은 그 뜻으로만 돼요. 그래서 내가 어딜 가든 가져간다, 어딜 가든 가져온다가 돼버려요. 챙겨간다, 챙겨온다, 뭐 챙기고 다닌다가 아니라. 그래서 with me가 있어야 돼요. 가능하면은, 오케이? 물론 그것도 이제 얼마든지 상황에 따라서 생략이 가능할 때도 있겠지만, in most cases. 지금 이 맥락에서는 사람의 믿음을 가지고 다닐 수는 없잖아요. 그래서 여기서는 그게 안 돼요. 여기서는요. Okay. Alright, next one. 다음 거요. Next one. Can't live without it. Can't live without it. Yeah, can't live without it. It's the season for 붕어빵. So these days I take carry가 좋겠네요. 지금은 carry. 지금 여러분이 하신 것 중에 carry가 어울리는 게 굉장히 많아요. Yeah. 가지고 다닌다. I always carry 2001 with me wherever I go. So can't live without it. Is it what can't you live without? 여러분 이런 거 있어요? 없이는 못 사는 거. I can't live without it. 네, 그 얘기죠. I always carry sunglasses with me wherever I go. Okay, that sounds good. I can't live without morning coffee. Okay. I can't live without my right. I think a lot of people would agree with you. I always carry toilet paper with me when I go for a walk. Yeah, with your puppy, of course. That's that goes without saying. I can't live without 반신욕기. Okay. I see. So you really like that thing, huh? I take my phone every night. With me every night이 좋겠네요, 공고님. I take my phone with me every night. I take my phone with me every night wherever I sleep. Wherever, 어디에서 자든. Okay. 잠자리가 자주 바뀌시나 봐요, 장소가. I guess that's there's nothing wrong with that. You can't live without like it's in yeah, that's a good play on words. I can't live without Live Academy. It's in the name. You're not wrong about that. Can't live without my family. That's interesting. Can't live without movies. Decided to work in the film industry. Oh, okay. Cool. Can't live without my kids. Not husband. Okay, so I'm not going to get too much into this sentence. I hope it's not what it looks like. I hope it's not what it looks like. I have 3 cats. I can't live without tape cleaner. Yeah, right. Exactly. Me too. I have like one of those roller tapes. What was it? Tape cleaner? Like one in each room because we use so much. Yeah. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, so this was a pretty easy one. All right, let's try another one. Okay. So what I want you to try, 물론 지금 이제 바빠서 못 쓰시는 분들도 많지만 I'm sure a lot of you are too busy to be typing in the chat. So those of you who have the time and the ability to do that right now, I would like you to explain something here. Okay, explain before you actually say this. Explain how important something is to you. Okay? Try to explain how important something is to you and then follow that up with this. I don't know what I would do without it. Okay, so in my case, I could say, for example, okay, so I, what, is there anything that I feel this way about? I guess, not really sure. I guess I could talk about my laptop, because I'm constantly working on a computer. I need a computer. It's absolutely essential for my work, and so I have a laptop that I use all the time. I do a lot of work on that laptop, and I honestly don't know what I would do without it. Yeah, I honestly don't know what I would do without it. Well, I mean, obviously I don't have the red cap on anymore. You can't live without air fryer because I can't cook anything without it. I don't know what I would do without it. Okay, yeah, that's a good one, sure. Yeah. You can't cook anything without it, really. Okay. I guess you must have that must be one good air fryer that you have. I don't know what I would study with that. No. 그렇게 하는 거 아니에요. 이거는요. 그냥 이대로 거의 수거처럼 이대로 쓰시는 게 가장 좋아요. 그래서 제가 추천하는 것은 먼저 first explain how important something is to you. 뭔가가 자신한테 얼마나 중요한지를 먼저 얘기를 한 다음에 이대로 그대로 쓰는 거예요. 이 it 자리에 그게 들어오는 것보다는 앞에서 한 것처럼 일단 그거 뭔가에 대해서 설명한 뒤에 okay. I have two parrots. They always make me feel happy. When I imagine they're gone, I don't know what I would do without them. Okay. So in this case, this is a good one. 이 when 절 있죠. when 절은 얘기 안 해도 될 것 같아요. I think it's better without it. So if I were you, I would say something like, I have two parrots. They always make me so happy. I don't know what I would do without them. I do so many things with my cell phone. Yeah, we all do, don't we? So you don't know what you would do without it, right? I'm sure a lot of people would agree with you. My son always makes me laugh. He's leaving home next semester. I don't know what I would do without him. Okay, 지금 이거 같은 경우는요. 좀 슬픈 얘기이긴 하지만 your son's absence is guaranteed. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because you said he's leaving home next semester. So his absence is actually already decided. It's guaranteed. So in this case, it's not hypothetical. 이거는 이제 가정하의 상황이 아니죠. It's not hypothetical. So 그래서 맨 마지막 문장이 I don't know what I would do가 아니라 I don't know what I'm gonna do가 돼야 돼요. I don't know what I'm gonna do without him. Yeah. I'm sorry to get into the details so much about your son's absence, but hey, I have to point that out, right? I really feel cold easily, so I always wear my long padding, okay? I don't know what I would do without it. Go라고 할 필요 없어요. Just I don't know what I would do without it. Sounds perfect. I don't know what I would do without 발모쌈? Okay. You can say, if you want, you can. I know it sounds a little stupid, but you can say red cap teacher if you want. 전 맨 처음에 보고 무슨 보쌈 얘기하는 줄 알았어요. Anyway, 발모쌈. It sounds like something that you eat. Oh gosh. Samsung Pay. You know, Samsung Pay is so useful. I don't need to bring my wallet. bring도 좋고요. 자, 지금 이거 있죠, 여러분. 여기서 bring my wallet이라고만 하면은 약간 부족해요. 아쉬워요. 어떤 말이 섞이는 게 좋다고요? 왜냐면 그쵸, with me. carry로 하든가 아니면은 take, bring을 쓸 거면은 with me를 같이 써서, 오케이? 그래야 그게 내가 가는 곳이랑 같이 다닌다라는 의미가 되는 거예요. 그래서 의역이 돼서 이제 챙길 필요가 없다가 되는 거예요. 챙길 필요가 없다. So, you know, Samsung Pay is so useful. I don't need to bring my wallet with me. 또는 take my wallet with me. 아니면 그냥 carry my wallet. 아니면 그냥 I don't need my wallet이라고 할 수도 있고요. Anyway, so I don't know what I would do without it. Okay, that's good. That's very good. I always study English on YouTube. I don't know what I would do without YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. YouTube is just, it's almost like, it's so addictive, I think. I think a lot of us really, really depend on YouTube. We rely on it so heavily. I always lost way when I drive. I get lost. lost way라고 안 하고요. get lost. I always get lost when I drive, so I really need a GPS. You rely heavily on GPS. You rely heavily on GPS. I don't know what I would do without it. Yeah. My husband always takes good care of me and helps me a lot. A lot of house chores. Helps me a lot with house chores. Helps me a lot with house chores, so I don't know what I would do without him. Very good. You don't need your wallet? Can I have it then, please? Well, I mean, there's probably nothing inside. 반대로 carry는 with me. 아니요. carry with me도 많이 써요. 그러니까 with me는 약간 의미 자체의 강조형으로 쓰이는 경우도 많아요. have랑도 많이 써요. have. 그러니까 예를 들어서 야, 너 현금 좀 있어? Hey, do you have some cash? 라고 했을 때 그 사람이 농담을 이럴 수도 있죠. 현금 있지? 그래서 야, 나 4,000원만 줘라고 했는데 I don't have it with me. I have it in my bank. 뭐 이렇게 약간 농담 삼아 그런 얘기가 나올 수가 있는데 그러한 만큼 have 너는 가지고 있는 건데 지금 당장 가지고 있는 것과 집에 가지고 있는 것도 어차피 둘 다 have이긴 하잖아요. 근데 지금 나한테 있는 거 있죠. 그런 걸 이제 with me 라고 이렇게 강조형 역할을 할 때도 있어요. So, very 초딩. I'm sorry, but that's the best I could think of. Come on, give me a break. It's only 7:30 in the morning. I mean, my brain can only function so quickly at this time. Do you happen to have some cash? Yeah, you can say that. 내가 챙겨서 가지고 있는 뜻인가요? Yes, 그런 상황에서 좀 전에 사용한 상황에서 그러니까 만약에 야, 너 지금 현금 좀 가지고 있는 거 있느냐? 지금 몸에 지금 그럴 때는 Hey, do you have some cash with you? With you와 on you라고 하기도 하는구나. Do you have some cash on you? Do you have some cash with you right now? 이렇게 강조형으로 많이 얘기를 해요. Alright, okay. Should we move on? Yeah, okay. Alright, so 지금까지 했던 걸 잠깐 한번 다시 훑어볼게요. So, there are things that you never leave home without. 굉장히 영어스러운 표현이지만 정말 그래서 많이 써요. 많이 쓰고 한국 사람들은 이런 표현이 있구나 많이 들었음에도 불구하고 잘 안 쓰게 되는. 앞으로 한번 써보세요. 여러분한테 너무 중요해서 항상 가지고 다니는 거 있죠. 그런 것에 대해서 얘기할 때 이런 표현. 그리고 뭐 이런 것도 좋고요. Okay, I take it with me wherever I go. I carry it with me wherever I go. I bring it with me wherever I go. 이런 것도 쓰면 좋고요. What's that? Oh, this? It's pepper spray. I take it with me wherever I go. Just in case. 뭐 이런 말을 같이 쓰는 것도 방법이고요. 어느 분은 I have very long hair, so I always need a hair grip, and I always carry one with me wherever I go. 이렇게 one. 이런 걸 무슨 대명사라고 하죠? 문법 저보다 훨씬 잘하시는 분들 이런 대명사를 뭐라고 하죠? I think in English we call this a determiner. Not really sure. Anyway, 부정 대명사요. Wow, really? Cool. 전혀 몰랐어요. 부정 대명사라는 건 전 진짜 몰랐어요. 그렇구나. 저는 뭐 수량 대명사인가? 왜냐면 이제 이게 만약에 하나가 아니라 어떤 셀 수 없는 양의 변수가 있을 수 없는 그런 거면 이제 sum 이런 것도 있잖아요. 근데 어쨌든 오케이. 통처 대명사? What is that? 오케이, 어쨌든 지금 저희가 하고 있는 얘기 다루고 있는 표현에 대해서 이런 것도 많이 쓰인다라는 거. Okay, so I always need a hair grip, and I always carry on with me wherever I go. 그렇죠? I need a hair grip. 그리고 hair grip이 또 하나만 있는 건 아닐 거 아니에요, 그렇죠? 여러 개가 있을 거 아니에요. 어쨌든 하나를 어딜 가든 하나는 가지고 다닌다. Okay. Okay. 그 다음에 I'm always thirsty, so I always carry a bottle of water with me wherever I go. Okay. I can't live without it. 이거는 그냥 약간 거의 뭐 약간 감탄사 같은 느낌으로 쓰는 것도 괜찮은 것 같아요. Yeah. 뭔가가 얼마나 나한테 중요한지에 대해서 쭉 얘기를 하다 yeah, I can't live without it. 이거랑 약간 비슷한 느낌으로 I don't know what I would do without it. I don't know what I would do without it. Okay. 오케이, 하나 남았나? 몇 개 남았죠? 하나 남았네요. Okay, last one. 이거요. I make sure to have at least one or two lying around. 이건 무슨 말일까요? I make sure to have at least one or two lying around. I make sure to have at least one or two lying around. 한두 개 굴러다니는 거 있어. 그쵸. 일단 직역과 의역을 어느 정도 적정선에서 했을 때 요 정도. 이 얘기 딱 요 얘기죠. 그죠? 한두 개는 꼭 근처에 둔다. 이것도 생각해보면 좀 많이 영어스러운 표현인 것 같아요. 약간 우리말로는 잘 안 쓰는, 이렇게 잘 얘기를 안 하는 것 같아요. But yeah, I make sure to have at least one or two lying around. Okay? So for example, in my case, I've started to really I've started to really pay attention to my health, and most importantly, my throat. I realized that I needed to take better care of my throat. So I started. My wife bought me these. I started taking these little doses of what is this? It's some kind of. Not really sure what it is. Some kind of plant root. It's made from some kind of plant root. Anyway, so these are supposed to be good for my throat, and so I make sure to have at least one or two lying around everywhere in my house, as you can see. Yeah. 그치, 도라지. Yeah. I don't know what 도라지 is in English. So in my case, I started taking these, and supposedly they're good for my health, good for my throat. So I make sure to have at least one or two lying around. Yeah. Wow. This is so good. Look at this translation. Wow, this is amazing. This is really good. Yeah, 손 뻗으면 닿는 곳에. Yeah. Bellflower. I think you might be right. Yeah, I think you might. I think I may have looked it up once or twice in the past, and I think you're right. Yeah. 이것도 one or two는 한꺼번에 묶어서 쓰는 건가요? 아니면 다른 숫자도? 아니에요. 이거는 그냥 약간 습관적으로 그냥 이렇게 써요. 뭐랄까? 그냥 이렇게. 우리말에서도 그냥 항상 근처에 한두 개쯤은 항상 근처에 둔다 이런 얘기할 때 그냥 한두 개라는 게 진짜로 뭐 한두 개라는 게 중요한 건 아니잖아요. 그렇죠? 뭐 두세 개여도 되고 많으면 좋고 그렇기 때문에 it's just something that people say. We don't have to think too much about the number. It's just part of the expression. 그냥 그 표현의 일부라고 보시면 돼요. It's just part of the expression. Okay. No. 오케이. 이렇게 얘기를 할게요. 안 되는 건 많이 없어요. 오케이? 안 되는 건 많이 없고요. 중요한 거는 어떻게 보통 많이 쓰이느냐. 그게 중요한 거예요. 그래서 여러분이 물론 이건 제가 말 장난을 하려는 게 아니라 이게 우리가 말을 어떻게 하느냐에 따라서 우리의 생각도 약간 그걸 따라가는 경향이 있어요. 여러분 아시죠? 그렇죠? 우리가 어떤 말을 쓰느냐에 따라서 우리의 몸과 마음도 거기에 약간 따라가는 게 있어요. 그래서 이거 말고 이렇게 해도 되는지를 여러분이 그거를 대한 의문점을 갖기보다는 어떻게 좀 생각을 바꿨으면 좋겠냐면 이것보다 이 말을 쓰기도 하느냐. 이것도 뭘 하면 왜냐면 하면 안 되는 건 잘 없어요. 오케이? So the important thing is what is common. Okay, what is common? That's the important thing. And so in this case, I've never heard anybody say put instead of lie. So in this, you would say lie. Okay. At least one or two를 그냥 some으로 써도 될까요? 자, 이것도 마찬가지예요. 해도 되는 게 있고요. 보통 많이 쓰이는 방식이 있고요. 자, at least one or two 대신에 some을 쓰기도 하느냐? Yes. Yes, that's pretty common as well. I make sure to have some lying around. 근데 at least one or two라고 함으로써 우리가 얻는 효과가 있어요. 그게 없으면 안 된다라는 그 간절함이 조금 더 있어요. 그게 얼마나 중요한지가 조금 더 드러나요, 여기서. 왜냐면 at least잖아요. 최소한. Okay? I make sure to have some lying around라고 하면은 좀 넉넉히 둔다라는 느낌이 좀 그냥 약간 더 비교적, 상대적으로 있고요. At least one or two라고 하면은 아무리 없어도 한두 개는 꼭 있어야 된다라는 그런 느낌이 좀 더 있잖아요. 그래서 조금 더 it gives it expresses that urgency, the desperate need to have at least one or two lying around. Okay, so I would so I guess you could say it really depends on the situation and it depends on what you're talking about. Okay. That's not true. Not anymore. 예전에는 그랬었어요. 예전에는 그 현재 살지 않으면 원어민절 표현을 모를 수밖에 없었는데 지금은 여러분이 선택만 하면은요. 이건 진짜 선택의 문제예요. 선택만 하면은요. 얼마든지 그 나라의 언어를 물론 이제 영어라서 하는 얘기지만 다른 언어는 좀 어렵겠죠. 상대적으로. 영어의 경우에는 여러분이 선택만 하면은 얼마든지 현지의 언어를 하루 종일 접할 수가 있어요. It's very easy. It's very easy. 여러분이 유튜브, TV, 영화, 음악 하면서 선택을 하잖아요. 그 선택을 다 영어로 하시면은요. It's not that different. 물론 이제 외국에 나가면 물론 훨씬 더 first hand, 더 직접적으로 더 그거를 이제 할 수는 있겠죠. 하지만 today it's different. 오늘날은 달라요. Okay? It's different. Lying around with me 쓴다면요. I make sure to have at least one or two with me. 그거는 이제 그렇게 하면은 뉘앙스가 약간 달라지는 거죠. With me라고 하면은 내가 어딜 다닐 때 그걸 항상 소지하고 가지고 다닌다, 챙기고 다닌다 약간 그런 느낌이라면 I make sure to have at least one or two lying around라고 하면은 내가 어디에 있을 때 그거를 항상 손에 닿는 곳에 둔다라는 그런 느낌이 좀 더 있는 거고요. 그러니까 뭐 근본적으로 크게 달라지는 건 없지만 어느 상황에서 무엇에 대해서 얘기를 하느냐에 따라서 그때그때 조금씩 더 어울리는 게 있는 거죠. Okay? I always make sure to have at least one or two tissue boxes, one or two라고 수량을 이렇게 정해 놓을 거면은요. 티슈 같은 경우는 단위를 붙여야 되겠죠. So I make sure to have at least one or two boxes of tissue. One or two boxes of tissue lying around because of a cold in the nose. Cold in the nose. 뭐 어쨌든요. Okay. I make sure to have at least one of the Bible lying around. One Bible. 그러니까 이거 같은 경우는 또 마찬가지예요. 먼저 그 물건에 대한 얘기를 먼저 얘기를 하는 게 좋아요. Okay, so I love reading the Bible. I read it many times throughout the day, so I make sure to have at least one lying around. Okay. Okay. Pack도 좋죠. Pack is good. I said box, but I think pack is fine. Hi, teacher. It's been almost 3 years since I watched your videos. I really learned a lot of English from your videos. I didn't study when I was in school, so there were a lot I had to catch up. That's great. Well, you know, it's never too late, as they say. It's never too late to start anything. So that's great. It's great that you've been studying consistently for 3 years. I have bad eyesight. I make sure to have at least 1 or 2 lying around. Are you talking about glasses? Are you talking about glasses? You have bad eyesight. So you often wear glasses. I have bad eyesight. So I often need my glasses. I have a few pairs. I always make sure to have a pair or two lying around my house. Okay, so this is just an example. It's just an example. It's not exactly what Seonmi was trying to say, I assume, but this is something that we can. This is the kind of sentence that we can practice off of that subject. Okay, so I have bad eyesight, so I often need my glasses. 내 안경이 필요할 때가 자주 있다. I have a few pairs. 몇 개가 있다. 안경이 몇 개가 있다. I always make sure to have a pair or two. 지금은 이게 안경이 복수 형태고 pair of glasses라고 이제 얘기를 하는데 그래서 그냥 one or two라고 할 수가 없어요. I always make sure to have one or two lying around. 물론 그렇게 얘기를 해도 될 것 같긴 해요. 얘기 막상 해보니까 해도 될 것 같긴 하고 외국 사람들도 그걸 어색하게 느낄 것 같진 않지만 just to be clear about the grammar, I always make sure to have a pair or two lying around the house. Okay. I make sure to have at least 1 or 2 gums lying around. Okay, sticks of gum 라고 할 수는 있고요. 일단 1 or 2 sticks of gum. 근데 gum이면은요 1 or 2 말고 그냥 some. I always make sure to have some lying around. gum 정도면은요. Okay. 그러네요. 하다 보니까 이게 또 셀 수 있는 명사에 대해서 얘기를 하느냐 아닌 것에 대해서 얘기를 하느냐에 따라서 there's a difference. Yeah, there's a difference. 옆에 두는 게 물건이 아닌 반려견 같은 생물이라면 lying, 그쵸, lying을 안 쓰죠. Yeah. 그럴 때는 완전히 다른 거를 쓰겠죠. 그럴 때는 그냥 I make sure to 이제 이것도 마찬가지예요. 앞에서 그 반려견에 대해서 얘기를 먼저 하고요. I make sure to keep him 또는 her close to me. 뭐 next to me. 예를 들어서 반려견이 좀 아파요. 아니면 좀 많이 늙었어요. 그래서 도움이 자주 필요해요. 그런 얘기를 먼저 한 뒤에 So my dog is really old. She always needs a lot of care. So I make sure to keep her close to me. Okay? 그런 식으로요. Next to me, close to me, beside me 도 좋고요. Yeah, that's fine too. I make sure to have at least 1 or 2 memo pads lying around. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah. I forget things so easily. Can't trust myself to remember things. I've made it a habit of writing down everything on little memo pads. So I make sure to have I always make sure to have at least 1 or 2 lying around. Okay, so this is another example of something that we might say. I forget things so easily. I can't trust myself to remember things. Okay, let's just 너무 스스로를 비하하는 것 같아. So I forget things so easily. So I've made it a habit. So I've made it a habit of writing down everything on little memo pads. So I make sure to have at least 1 or 2 lying around. Does this make sense? I hope this makes sense. Eye drops, artificial tear. 이겠지만 물론 인공 눈물이겠지만 그냥 eye drops. My eyes always get dry. I make sure to have at least 1 or 2 artificial, 1 or 2 lying around. Yeah. Actually, I know you're just joking, AA, but actually dementia and having bad memory is different. I actually I looked into that. There's a big difference between having bad memory and actually having dementia. And I know you know that too. I'm just joking. Okay, 왜냐면 in most cases eye drops come in the form of bottles in most cases. So I mean if you want to be clear, you can say bottles of eye drops. I make sure to always keep 1 or 2 bottles of eye drops lying around. Or you can say doses, 1 or 2 doses. dose라는 건 이제 한 번 투여량을 얘기를 하는 거죠. 뭐 그렇게 얘기를 하셔도 되고요. But it's okay. You can just say 1 or 2 eye drops. Or bottles of eye drops. Doses of eye drops. 네, 맞아요. lying around가 이제 네, 쉽게 이제 보이는 곳에 손이 닿는 곳에 주변에 둔다라는 그런 의미에서 쓰는 거예요. lying around. Yeah, a bottle is a bottle. Bottle is a bottle. Yeah. Jack. Are you just making up expressions? 쬐깐한 dose. Okay. My eyes often get dry. I make sure to have 1 or 2 eye drops lying. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. So that's it. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you these expressions. Let's go over them again. So again, our topic today is things that are very important to us. Things that are very important to us. And so when something is really important for you on a daily basis, you can say, I never leave home without it. I never leave home without them. And always try to talk about that thing before you actually use these expressions, okay? All right, before you actually talk about that which is so important to you, try to explain it first and then say, I never leave home without it, never leave home without him. That's a 전남 dialect word. What? 쬐깐한이 있어요? 쬐깐한이라는 게 it comes from the 전남 dialect? I didn't know. Okay, I had no idea. Anyway, I see. Okay, so I never leave home without him. I never leave home without him. I take it with me wherever I go. I carry it with me wherever I go. I bring it with me wherever I go. So because it's so important that you have it with you, right? Okay. Like, I don't know. I think somebody was talking about a hair grip. Yeah. So I have very long hair, so I always need a hair grip. 특히 뭐 먹을 때. 이 말 어떻게 하죠? 특히 뭐 먹을 때 뭐라고 하죠? 지금 이거요? 아니요. 이거 실시간 아니에요. 이거 지금 녹화 방송이에요. JUJE님, 이거 지금 녹화 방송이에요. This is a pre-recorded and edited video that you're watching. And the way that I can chat with you right now is because we're using artificial intelligence. I'm sorry. It's just I couldn't resist. I have to say that. It's just it's become a bad habit. I'm sorry. It's I just can't. Any time that anybody asks if this is a recorded video or live, I just I just can't resist. Okay, obviously I'm joking. Obviously. 뭐가 진실이죠? Oof, that's the question of the ages. Is this real or are we living in a simulation? I don't know. 50-50. Anyway, so what's that? Oh, this? It's pepper spray. I take it with me wherever I go, just in case. I take it with me wherever I go. I bring it with me wherever I go. I carry it with me wherever I go. Okay? Okay. I have very long hair, so I always need a hair grip. 특히 뭐 먹을 때. 잠깐만, 누가 얘기해 주셨나? Especially when I have no. Especially when I eat something. No, 그냥 especially when I eat. No, 정도 해도 괜찮겠네요. Right. I have very long hair, so I always need a hair grip, especially when I eat. So I always carry one with me wherever I go. That's right. I'm always thirsty, so I always carry a bottle of water with me wherever I go. That's good. I can't live without it. Okay. 이거는 어느 특정한 yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I can't live without it. Like you can talk about it could be your smartphone, it could be anything really. 누구는 이제 삼성페이 얘기하셨죠? That was a good example, I thought. 삼성페이 얘기하면서 이걸 썼었나? So 3 and 4, they're basically the same thing. You can use either one whenever you're talking about how much how much you rely on something on a daily basis. Okay, 평소에 뭔가에 엄청 의존하는 게 있다면 이런 게 좋겠죠. 뭔가에 굉장히 의존하는 그런 것에 대해서 얘기할 때. So, Samsung Pay is so convenient. I can't live without it. 또는 I don't know what I would do without it. 오케이, 그러면서 이제 그 반려견에 대해서 얘기하신 분들도 계셨고요. 그 반려조? someone talked about parrots. 새면은 반려조인가요? 어쨌든 반려기인가? 여러분 반려기예요, 반려조예요. If you have a pet bird, is that a 반려조 or a 반려기? I'm not really sure what it is. 반려닭이요? 반려조요. I see. Okay. I don't know what I would do with that. 그러니까 이 자리에는 이제 그 누군가가 나올 수도 있겠죠. I don't know what I would do without my wife, husband, my pets, 등등등. Okay. I make sure to have at least 1 or 2 lying around. 네, 이게 마지막 거였는데요. This is a very commonly used expression as well. 이것도 굉장히 많이 쓰이는 뭐 표현이라고 하기도 좀 그래요. 표현은 그냥 하는 말이에요. It's something that people say a lot when they talk about something that something that they rely on a daily basis. Okay, so I have bad eyesight, so I often need my glasses. I have a few pairs. I always make sure to have a pair or 2 lying around the house. Make sure to keep her close to me. 그쵸, 이건 조금 달랐었죠. It's something a little different. I forget things so easily, so I've made it a habit of writing down everything on little memo pads. So I make sure to have at least 1 or 2 lying around. That's right. 음악이 계속 나오고 있었네. Why didn't you say anything? 왜 아무 말도 안 하셨어요? 음악이 계속 나오고 있었어요. 아닌가? 얘기하셨는데 제가 무시했나요? The music was playing. 작아서 거의 안 들렸어요? Okay. 그렇구나. Alright, that's fine. 아침 방송은 다른 줄 알았다고요? I see. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Okay, that's it. That was a very quick stream. Just an hour. I think we finished everything in exactly an hour, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Let me just copy and paste this. It's gotten really bright outside. I should get rid of that song. Save. Okay, it's saved. Yeah, that's it. All right, that's it today. Okay, so that's it today. That was a short stream. As I said, this wasn't planned. I just decided to do this like an hour before I actually turned it on. So I'm sure a lot of you weren't expecting this, but hey, it's kind of a nice surprise, right? Okay, so that's it today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll try to have a good day as well. And hey, we're already halfway through the week, right? It's already Wednesday, and tomorrow is already Thursday. So we all get to watch the late night horror stories tomorrow. Don't miss that show. I hope you have a great rest of your week. If I don't see you for the rest of the week, I mean, I'll probably see you on Friday, but we'll see what happens. And you know what? We might, if I'm feeling a little crazy, we might actually do another live stream tonight. Yeah, we might. I'm not really sure, but we might. Anyway, so, okay, have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you maybe tonight, maybe not. I don't know. If not tonight, probably on Friday. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right, so have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.
We the top 10, UGK the major, way not play it, don't stop here. Traffic lights, we going, know the time until the clock in. Hands on road, we doing digi to the whole block clear. Yo, what you got there? Oh, did you not hear? And he's taking over and we got the whole shop, yeah. Her, she wanna know me better, but I'm on the top 10. Gotta match my energy, you see I'm in the top, yeah, top 10. Now I'm in blast mode, did you forget, bro? Put G.O.D. first and nothing less, no. On a radar per release, per request, yo. Life is like a dice game, that's a bet, though. Is you bugging, that's a dub. Show the strug to the stub. Tell them hit the squatty up. See a line of cars meet up. Nah, don't bother us. Windows fogging up. If she in a passenger, then you know she finest. Damn, it's really still a bros and my blood love. All is all love. AWD, I got a newer clutch. And my guapi up, you could call me up. Since you know the face and the name, this is us. We the top 10, UGK the major, way not play it, don't stop here. Traffic lights, we going, know the time until the clock hit.